Hey, what is up, everybody? So I wanted to do this real quick before I go over to the Entertainers channel. I'll be there in like 25 minutes. So obviously everybody knows by now. What is up, everybody? Thank you for joining the stream. Anybody new, please, I always ask that you hit that, spike that like for me, bang that thumbs up, hit that big red button. If you're new to my channel, and please ring the bell, but please smash that thumbs up. It helps out my channel a lot, and it don't cost anything to do it. So obviously everybody that knows me, watches my videos on a regular basis, knows I'm an enormous Kyler Murray fan. I've been on board with Kyler Murray ever since he declared himself pro day. I wanted the Giants to take him. Everybody knows this. This is nothing new. There was a lot of talk about Kyler Murray not playing, not performing at the combine. And, oh, this hurts him and yada, 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 all this garbage. Well, we knew he was going to perform at Pro Day today. Now, he didn't run, which there's a reason he didn't run, because he's heavy right now. He's not going to play at 205. I'm telling you that right now. He's going to play about 195. He'll be in that range, but this is why he didn't run. And also, he doesn't need to run. This kid's Pro Day was unbelievable. And it doesn't surprise me one bit, because I know, like I said, I'm a Sooner fan. So yes, I'm biased towards him, but I'm also biased towards him because I watch the kid every week. I watched him take every snap he took. I watched. So I know what he brings to the table, and I understand how great this kid is. The Giants met with him. There's talk about the Giants going after him. I don't really know. I really don't know how they would get him, though. This is the thing. If Arizona doesn't take him, and again, if Arizona doesn't trade Josh Rosen, I don't know how they take Kyler Murray. I don't understand. You can't have them both. It'd be a way. I mean, that would be really bad. You could not have both of those quarterbacks there. So, it's the way I look at it is this. If the Cardinals don't take him, he's not going to the 49ers. They have Garoppolo. He's not going to the Jets. They have Darnold. The Raiders would worry me a little bit, because there's talk that they may go after him. You know what I mean? There's talk that they may go after Kyler Murray. I don't think the Bucs are going to do it. The Bucs are all in on Jameis Winston, and then the Giants. So to me, if the Cardinals don't take him, the Raiders are one team we have to worry about. But there's talk about the Giants trading up to get Kyler Murray. This is how impressed that they were with him. Now, I talked about last night in the Odell Beckham stream that I think the Giants are going to go after Josh Rosen. But I'm telling you right now, and the funny thing is this, guys. I'm just reading all the comments about Kyler Murray over here, and I told you guys, by the time this draft comes around, I will have all you guys who wanted Kyler Murray on this team, because you guys have finally seen what I saw. You guys see what I see. Now, my brother-in-law is a perfect example. Right, great dude, love the guy to death, big Giants fan. We disagree on Beckham all the time, because he would have told you that I wanted to trade him for a couple of years, and he loves Beckham, and I get that. I mean, it's all good. There's going to be guys that love Beckham and guys that are fine with the trade. It is what it is. I understand both sides of it, but he wasn't really sold on Kyler Murray till today. He gave me a text. He says, "Bro," he says, "I can't believe I'm saying it, but I'm all about a 5'9.5" quarterback in the Giants." I see Noah Cahill. I see Rover Sports. I see a lot of guys that are in on Kyler Murray now. And, he didn't run, which is fine. He doesn't need to run, because he's a pocket passer. And I try to tell everybody that. I know they look at the stats, and I know they look at his rushing, and I get it. You're going to think he's a running quarterback, but he's not. He's a pocket guy. And he can run, but he throws in the pocket. Now, I will say this. The funny thing is, I listened to Charlie Casserly today, the guy that I ripped. And I swear to God, some of the things Charlie Casserly said about Kyler Murray today was almost like he responded to my video. He's like, this is what he said. He's like, "Listen, I never said that anybody could get a gauge on a 15-minute interview or anything from whiteboards. I didn't say that. I'm saying that they can't really gauge it. And this is just what I heard. And you can really get, and he's going on and on about it. And he says, comparing him to Patrick Mahomes, he says, Patrick Mahomes actually moves out of the pocket more than Kyler Murray does. So I swear to God that when I watched the whole thing with Charlie Casserly, I'm like, it sounds like he's responding to what I said. But 989 Lion King over there makes a really great point. I mentioned this, Lion King. I don't know if you saw my video today or my stream last night. I don't even know if I mentioned it in this. He says, anyone stop to consider the headache that's now in Cleveland? There's no way this team with a rookie coach, so many head cases. I say the same thing, 989 Lion King. Big personalities, Baker Mayfield, Jarvis Landry, Odell Beckham, and Kareem Hunt. If this team goes bad, if they lose a few games in a row, it could blow up in their face. It could blow up in their face. Kyler didn't run because he wants to show teams he can. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He doesn't have anything to prove with running. We all know he can run, so he doesn't need to run. So what he's a little heavier. What was he going to run, a 4.45 40 instead of a 4.38 40? We all know what Kyler Murray can do on the ground. But the throwing, like a lot of people are saying over here, is most important. You want a quarterback that can throw. He proved he could throw. He blew the freaking – he did nothing to surprise me, but what I'm saying is I'm glad you guys got to see the kid throw. I'm glad you guys got to see what I see and what I saw every week. Do I think he'll be there at number 6, Mike? I don't know. Like I said, Arizona can't possibly take Kyler Murray unless they trade Josh Rosen. They can't have them both. If they don't draft Kyler Murray, the one team that worries me that the Giants have to jump is the Raiders. That worries me a little bit that the Raiders might say to hell with it. We'll take Kyler Murray, even though they have Derek Carr there. I don't know. I don't think Kyler will be there at 6. If he was there at 6, I would love it. But, we'll see. There's talk that the Giants grab that extra first-round pick to move up. I mean, who knows? I love Kyler Murray. Yeah, everybody knows this, but I really don't want to lose more draft picks. But we have a ton of draft picks. If there's any way we had to just switch, say we had to switch, I don't know, if we had to switch picks in the first round, if we were moving up to 3 with the Jets, say the Jets wanted to trade back, and we had to give up our first and our third, or our first and a future second to get up to 3, I would do it. You know what I mean? If we had to give up our 6th pick to move up to 3 and like our second round next year or something, I would do that. But I wouldn't give up both of our first round picks to move up. I'm not giving up number 17 to move up. I wouldn't want to do that. They say he looked as good or better than Baker. I know, man. I'm telling you, man. I love Kyler Murray, and you all know that. You guys all know that. I was very impressed. But the Giants talking. Pat Shurmur was there. Rover Sports texted me today. He uploaded a picture. He said he sent me a picture, and it's Pat Shurmur over there. And I'm like, yeah, I was sneaking it at work today. I was I had it up at work. I'm like trying to check it out as I'm working. I'm like, I got to watch Kyler. I've been waiting all day for him to throw. And what's up, Avi? Thank you, everybody, for joining the stream, by the way. Anybody new to my channel, please smash that thumbs up. Spike the like, baby. Hit that thumbs up for the Giants. Hit that thumbs up for Kyler Murray. Hit that thumbs up for better days ahead for the New York Giants. And if you are new, please hit that big red button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit that big red button. Join the Bad Dog family. I got the best freaking chat on YouTube. I say it all the time. I love my freaking subscribers, my viewers. I love you guys to death. I got the best chat on YouTube. I do. And, I do a ton of live streams. So please hit that big red button with a yes. Hit that bell for me. No, MH, I had to talk about this because there's a lot of people talking about how great Kyler Murray was, and there's a lot of Giants fans on my page telling me how you were right, Bad Dog. You were right about this guy. I want Kyler Murray now. So part of this is talking about Kyler Murray, and part of this is when I go to the Entertainers page, I want you guys to all go over there for this stream with him because we're going to talk about all this stuff. We're going to talk about Odell Beckham. We're going to talk about Olivier Vernon. We're going to talk. There's a lot for us to talk about today. Both of our streams last night exploded. So I would love to get 150 people in there tonight, 200 people, whatever. I mean, I had over 300 on my stream. He had over 200 when I was in there. So I would love to be able to just bring all you guys over there and we can talk about this because Kyler Murray being a Giant it's a possibility. It really is. So, yeah, I mean, he was fantastic. Giants will be bad for 5 years. No, they won't. They'll be bad next year, and then they'll be good in 2020. They'll have $90 million in cap space. They'll have a whole draft this year. They'll have a whole draft next year. They're probably going to pick high next year, and they're going to have $90 million in cap space. They will not be bad in 2020 at all. They will not have Eli Manning there anymore. He will not be there. He shouldn't be there now. He shouldn't be there now. They need to get rid of Eli Manning. I said that before, And I believe it now. There's no reason for Eli Manning to be there this year at all. We need a bridge guy. I don't know who's out there. We just need a crappy, like a Ryan Fitzpatrick. Guy that you can sign 2 years, $15 million and bring him in here just to just to play out this year and save all that cap space. Baker Mayfield's better than Carson. I wouldn't go that far yet, Chad. Let's see what Baker does this year. Let's see what Baker does. Why are the Patriots scouts at Kyler Rd? Well, I mean, they're not going to get Kyler Murray, but I think a lot of scouts are there. Well, Lofty Jr., I mean, AB wasn't happy there. They were going to have to move him. And that's the other thing, guys. And I'll talk about this more with the entertainer. But the whole Odell Beckham thing, you guys can listen. People say we didn't get enough for Odell Beckham, right? Think about this. Antonio Brown actually has been putting up better numbers than Odell Beckham, right? Look at the numbers. Antonio Brown put up better numbers than Beckham. The Steelers got a 3rd and a 5th round pick for Antonio Brown. A 3rd and a 5th. The Giants got a 1st, a 3rd, and Jabril Peppers. Think about that for a minute. And the trade really doesn't look that bad. Think about what the Steelers got for Antonio Brown, and look what the Giants got for Odell Beckham. You know what I mean? They didn't trade OBJ to draft Kyler. It's just out there possibly. I don't know what they traded him to get rid of the cap, to get rid of that contract, and to get rid of the distraction. He's a distraction. That's really what it is. So we'll see. MH is the biggest Kyler Murray supporter ever. But I'm not sure. Peppers really isn't that old. I don't think he's that old at all. He's not bad. I mean, he's not great. He's not the best safety, in the NFL, but he's a good kick returner. I mean, he's a good punt returner. He's a very good athlete. Might as well Cody Ford. I love Cody Ford, Jeffrey. I love Cody Ford. I mean, it's a Sooner guy. I mean, I see all these guys, The idea we're getting 2 first rounders is always a pipe dream. Well, well, that's true. You mean 2 first rounders for Beckham? Yes, I agree with you. What up, I Bleed Giants Blue? Baltimore had a good day. They did. They did. Earl Thomas and Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram for $15 million, 3 years. Great deal for Baltimore. Great deal. How can you trust a liar? Let me tell you something, Sean Rock Taylor. There is no GM in football that is going to come out and say, we're looking to trade this guy. Not going to happen. You're not going to hear a GM come right out and go, we're looking to trade him. You're not going to hear that, ever. No GM is going to come out and go, we're looking to trade Odell Beckham. All they're going to say is, we're listening to offers. We'll listen to offers. That's what they'll say. And of course they said that. Of course they said, oh, well, we didn't sign him to trade him. But think about it. The Giants tried to trade him last year, knowing he was going into free agency. What were they going to get? Nothing. Now he's under contract for the next 4 years, which means Cleveland or whatever team is going to take him has him locked up for 4 years. Big difference. And like I said, when I went back and thought about that the Steelers got a 3rd and a 5th round pick for Antonio Brown, and the Giants got a 1st and a 3rd and Jabril Peppers. The Giants did a lot better than the Steelers did. Jimmo was in the house. I love Jimmo. Jimmo was the man. But yeah, guys, again, if you're new, bang the thumbs up for me. Hit that big S word, that big red button that has the S word. Right back at you, Sarah. Yes, what's up, Cameron? The Cardinals should get Tua next year. Well, they'd have to draft number 1 probably. What's up, Rucky? Eagles would have given a 1st and a 3rd easily. Well, we weren't going to trade him within the division, that's for sure. Metcalf, not at 6. Not at 6. At 17, I don't think he'll be there. As I said, now another Sooner could be there. That's Hollywood Brown. If Hollywood Brown is at 17, I would take Hollywood Brown. I don't know if Hollywood Brown gets past the Redskins, although there's talk about the Redskins taking Daniel Jones, but they just took Case Keenum, so I really don't know what the Skins are doing. But you don't think Mora booted OBJ out? No, I think the Giants were looking to get rid of him anyway. Yes, I am. Let's Go Champ. As I said, I'm probably going to be on here for another 5-10 minutes. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit. And again, I kind of just wanted you guys to get in here so you can come over to the Entertainers page because we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, I should open my Skype up though. I should do in a little bit. But Metcalf going to the Jags, you think he's going to go that early? You think he's going to go 5th, Big Blue, in PA? That'd be a hell of a reach. I don't know if I take Metcalf 5th or not 5th, 7th. I mean, I don't know if I would take him 7th. Yeah, Max Kellerman's an idiot. I think we all know that, Playboy. I don't think there's any doubt about that. I agree with you, John Niner. I agree. I like I said, man, it's fine. This Philly 500 troll can go bye-bye. So, yeah, was it? Would you compare Hollywood? Who would I compare Hollywood Brown to in the NFL? That's a good question. I really thought about it. Yeah, the fake Philly 500 is gone. No, Eli might be after June. Might be after June. They might take less of a cap hit, and it's not even like it's a bad cap hit for $23 million. Yeah, like I said, I hit that guy. There's no point in that. But yeah, that's what I was just going to say, Adele. He's not a great route runner. He's very fast, but he's not a great route runner. I don't think you take him at 7. Yes, he is. Yeah, Marquise Brown is Antonio Brown's cousin. He's just faster than Antonio Brown. But I agree with Jay Zach. I don't know how good he'll be in the NFL. I mean, he had a hell of a combine. I still don't think he's a top 10 receiver. But like I said, what's up, Cooper? I love Devin White, MH. I mean, I love Devin White. I'd be all in on Devin White if Kyler Murray ain't there. Take Devin White and take a wide receiver at 17 or take a lineman at 17 or whatever you got to do. But I'm just telling you guys, I love that you guys got on board with the Kyler Murray thing. And MH is the biggest Kyler Murray supporter, without a doubt. Yeah, no doubt, Red Ninja. I mean, he is awesome. The draft sets a tone for the next 10 years. I don't know about 10, Joe, but at least 5. I mean, we have to have a good draft. And he had a good draft last year. Saquon Barkley was everything we thought he'd be and more, right? Will Hernandez panned out. He started off slow, but he got a lot better as the year went on. Lorenzo Carter can play. BJ Hill can play. These guys can play. He did a good job. But Kyle Letta was a waste. Okay. We lost out on that pick in the 4th round. But Clelin Ferrell, yes. Adele. Or Montez Sweat if he falls that far. Yeah, I mean, I'd be all about going all defense in this draft too. So what do you think of Kyler Murray at 6? I said that, Jay Zach. This is what this is about, how great Kyler Murray's pro day was and how there's so many of my Giants fans now that are on board with Kyler Murray. And I just tried to tell you guys, everyone thought I was just being a homer and I'm biased and all this stuff. But I'm telling you, the reason I'm so high in this kid is because I watch him every week and I know that he's not a runner. He can run, but he is not just, I'm looking once and I'm going through. He goes through progressions. He wants to throw from the pocket. But if he has to escape the pocket, he can. And he's an enormous threat with his legs. So, Oh, no, I saw that, Jay Zach. I saw that. I'm not a big greedy. Entertainer said it better. He reminds me a little bit of Eli Apple. I don't really want Greedy Williams. He's not a good tackler either. But that's the thing, Robert Smith. If Arizona wants Kyler Murray, they're going to take him. Why would they trade that number 1 pick if they want him? 2 and 3 are not taking Kyler Murray. The Niners and Jets are not drafting Kyler Murray. So we wouldn't have to trade up to 1 unless another team traded up to 1, and I can't see that happening. Who in the draft, except for the Raiders, and they have Derek Carr, the Broncos have their quarterback. They went after Joe Flacco. Now, that doesn't mean they're not going to draft a quarterback, but I don't know, Ben Football Beast. I would like Devin White. I'd rather have Devin White than Montez Sweat, although he was great too. N'Keal Harry, I don't know much about him, honestly. I don't know much about him. Oh, God. Yeah, that'd be the best ever, MH. There you go. Kyler at 6, Hollywood at 17. Let's do that. I'm all about that, MH. That's a great pull. Let's do that right now. Let's sign up for that. Kyler at 6, Hollywood at 17. Put them together. We'll have 2 Sooners wide receivers and a Sooner QB. Why not? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I love Deshaun. Oh, Deshaun Jackson. Oh, he spelled it wrong. That's why I was like, "What's I?" I don't care about Deshaun Jackson. I don't care at all. I can't believe the Odell Beckham trade either. Yes. Oh no, we can't take callers together. Once he gets a new phone system, he'll be able to do that. He'll be able to do it. I hear you, 989. I agree with you. I agree. Well, I will be the New York Sooners. I wouldn't mind. I always want the Sooners on the team. So. But listen, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, if you're new, please bang that thumbs up one last time. Hit that big red button for me. Come over with me to the Entertainer Talking Sports channel. I'm going to be over there. We'll be live in about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna hop off of here. I'm going to get on my Skype. I'm going to hook up with him. Please join us over there. We got a lot to talk about. Like he said in the video today, or in his call-in show today, we're obviously going to we're going to talk for probably half an hour. We're not going to try to ignore the chat, but we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, at the end, we'll take time. We'll take some time to address the chat. But again, guys, thank you for joining me. Hit the thumbs up, hit that big red button, and I will see you over there on Chris's channel in about 7 minutes. So until next time, guys, it's Bad Dog. I'm out of here. Peace!